That's some iced tea. Real iced tea. Tea with ice. No sugar, right? So what do we got going on here? This is the fiddle 10-string pattern stack. Now, it's important that you understand that with the fiddle, this is the pattern stack. Okay? I believe this is what it is. Alright? And every pattern should count. So it's 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, root 2, 3, 4. Look at this guy right here. Look at this. This is extra long right here, and we're going to enjoy playing that. Believe me, you're going to enjoy playing that if you're playing a fiddle. It goes 7, root 2, 3, 4. So you can go the 7 and slide to the root, and then 2, 3, and then slide to the 4th. Or just go. So violinists like to play longer strings is not the word, longer sequences of notes, you know. And this is going to be fun. This has really improved my guitar playing, just being able to translate this into the guitar. Okay, so if I wanted to translate this into guitar, I would play what I just played. Let's say I want to start that 7 down here or something, like way down here. So I started as the E, and I'm playing an F, so it'd be like, there's the 4th of F, which is B flat. Now, to get that 5, it's not going to be so terribly far away, is it? The 5th of F is C. Then it's going to be, we have the long pattern, and then we just have a not so long pattern, 5, 6, 7 root. So it's, okay, now I'm playing them staggered, but on the violin, they're going to be together. Now remember, there's no more warping to the right or to the left with violin. Simply, we would just, if we wanted to play that starting there, key of F, 1, 2, 3, 4, we'd simply just grab ourselves 4 notes, 4 strings of notes right here in this pattern. So this is what it would be. Violin, so we'd have to start there. Now wherever that would be, that's 7. You know, I mean, if the open G was the 7, what key would that be? That would be the key of of A flat. All right, but you can start that 7 anywhere, you know, on the violin, and just play this pattern. As is, what you see is what you play. All right, we don't have there's no more going like this. This doesn't happen in the violin. Okay, this does not happen. All right, so don't worry about that. That's just with guitar. Right here, it's all P5 tuning. All right, so this stuff took a lot of work for me. It took about 3 nights, but I want to get to the most recent chart. What I forgot to tell you is in the violin over here. Of course, the violin strings go in 5th. So it's like G, D, A, and E. Okay, 5th of G is D, 5th of D is A, 5th of A is E. But the string shapes go backwards from that. So the string shapes go up in 4th with the violin. Okay, with the guitar, the string shapes go up in 5th. So it would be C string shape, because it's the bottom string of the C shape, so it's C string shape, 5th of C is G string shape, 5th of G is D string shape, 5th of D is A string shape, 5th of A is E string shape, and then 5th of E is an augmented 5th. Alright, and that exists also with the double string shapes. So when I said it goes up in 4th, it really means that the C shape's going to go to a diminished 4th, and going down in 5th, the E is going to go to an augmented. And you know there's no tuning third there, So apparently just the major scale makes it work this way. It had nothing to do with the tuning third. I apologize for that. Although I never proved it. You know why I didn't prove it? Because it wasn't so. Okay, so now we have a bunch of fretboards. Here's the regular fretboard with everything. We got the shapes being shared up here. So this label can, this label is this stuff here. The AG shape is there. The ED shape is here. The DC shape is here, etc., etc. The AG shape is here. The GE shape is here. And you see how there's all that overlap? That's because of caged. Caged is a note sharing system. Okay, so we see all that going on. Now, what do we got? I draw the fiddle board again, and now we're just looking at the different shapes. Let's back out, zoom out here, and we've got ourselves two sets. We've got 4 fretboards. There's 4 fretboards right here, fiddle boards rather. Here's 2 and 2, and now instead of all that sharing, okay, instead of all that sharing, I've actually separated it out. So these double string shapes are neighbors, but they don't share notes. Okay, these are lined up. So 6 goes to 6 here, 7 goes to 7 here. They're vertically lined up. Okay, but these guys don't share notes. So our caged relationships are like A, G, E, D, D, C, okay, and so on, A, G, D, C. It doesn't quite line up easily as caged, but it works that way. So A, G shares, the E shares the notes with the D, shares G, E, and the E shares the notes with the D. Okay, so it's G, E, D. You see that? And then it goes to C, C, A, G, E, D. It kind of note hops around a little bit. That's the same G, G there. So you get the word caged embedded in there somehow. Sorry if that was a little obscure. This is pentatonic, so I've suppressed the 4ths and the 7ths. This is all pentatonic, root pentatonic. Now down on the bottom here I have another set of fretboards, and these are diatonic. So the 7 and the 4 are not suppressed. This I just call the Locrian Ionian scale because it's 7 root. I call this the Mixolydian Aeolian because it starts on the 5th and the 6th. I call this the Dorian Phrygian because there's the 2 there and the 3 there. We can play those scales. We can go 2 to 2 to 2 again. We can do the Phrygian 3 to 3 to 3 up there. We can even do the Lydian on this one. Okay, but the Lydian is over here, Phrygian Lydian, because we don't want to start the Lydian too far over on that pattern. When we want to name a pattern, we want it to be, this is the Dorian pattern, the starting note is 2. That kind of thing. I'm just trying to get familiar with these patterns. And this is with the violin. This is the CA shape. Okay, Phrygian Lydian, 3 and 4. Okay, so on the guitar, I mean, it's like starting on the C shape for the Phrygian would be. And then the Lydian would be. Kind of thing. Just playing it on up, doing those partial patterns. So we're looking good on this chart. It's a little violin I found on the internet somewhere. Remember, the fiddle string circle is backwards from the